Hi everyone, it's Annalie from seventhsensehealing.com. Sorry, coming to you a few days late with the reading this week, but I've been pretty busy moving house, getting everything sorted in the new house, and not really been in the mindset to be clear in my mind to do a reading. I hope you're doing well. I know it's really busy for everybody. We've just gone into Mercury retrograde, and we've got the full moon tonight too, so you might be feeling a bit, overwhelmed. Your mind might be racing. You might have lots of thoughts going on. You might be getting contacted from people, or maybe emails you're sending aren't being received, or maybe, there's just a bit of miscommunication. So just be gentle with yourself. Give yourself a bit of a break. Take a step back and drink loads of water to really help keep your mind clear, to help keep you focused. So don't reach for the coffee or the tea. Actually just drink water instead, and it will really help you focus much better than drinking the tea. And for dehydrated, we get more anxious and more stressed. So yeah, a bit of self-care with some water, taking it easy over the next couple of weeks through Mercury retrograde, and just taking care of yourself. So we're going to do a reading which will take us up to Sunday the 25th of November. I'm going to be away this weekend with Teresa Searle, running our first retreat together, so we're really busy with all the preps, getting that all organised. So I hope you've all got nice plans for the rest of the week. So we're going to start with the Crystal Angels cards, and we'll see what messages are coming up for us this week. We'll see if any card is going to pop out for us. I always find these ones take a little bit longer. Oops. Try again. I'm going to pick one. Wow, amazing. So make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is really important now. So it's called Kyanite crystal, and it's a blue crystal. It looks like a nice blue or maybe purpley one. So self-care is so important. Obviously this weekend we're running a 2-day retreat, which is all about self-care, healing, yoga, love, eating clean food, looking after ourselves and taking time out. And you don't need to have to go on a retreat to do that. You can do it at home. So my friend Anna from Bliss Cloud is actually doing a 7-day self-care challenge, which starts today. So do have a go at that. I'll share the link actually for Anna's 7-day self-care goddess plan. So Anna's all about self-care, and self-care can be anything from, having a bath at the end of a long busy day, making sure you've got to bed early, drinking lots of water. When your brain feels overloaded, rather than carry on with your to-do list, just stop and rest, maybe have a nap, maybe take time out. Could be having a massage, could be going for a walk, could be meditating, yoga, cancelling some things, saying no. The list of self-care is endless, and it's not just about kind of beauty routines, it's things to help you have a clear mind as well, eating good food, not eating junk food, not drinking too much alcohol, cutting back on caffeine. The list of self-care topics are endless really. So maybe try this 7-day challenge, or do some things at home. Maybe have a retreat day yourself where you just don't go out, don't do anything, have a hot bath, eat well, look after yourself, watch TV, anything you want. So self-care is really important, especially in Mercury retrograde. It's all about rest, restore, revive. Don't start new projects, don't sign up to new things. Take care and relook at things you've already been working on. So don't start new things right now. It's all about resting and restoring. So perfect card for Mercury retrograde and all the things that are going on this week. So we'll move on to the Fairies pack, see what they have got coming up for us today. Oh, and one just flew out there. Okay, this is another nice one. So affirmations. So it's the full moon today. This lady is sat on a new moon. It says, lift up your thoughts and energy, attract what you desire, and use positive affirmations. So if you know much about the moon cycles, normally we say that you do affirmations perhaps on a new moon, but actually it's a full moon and it's a good day today to do affirmations too. So affirmations can really help boost you. They can make you feel good about yourself. If we're talking about, self-care and self-love, it can be something like, I love myself, I am loved, I take care of myself, I look after myself, it's okay to say no, I am saying no, I am happy. So you've got all those types of positive affirmations which are really nice to help you feel good about yourself. So when I'm walking my dog, I have about 10 affirmations I say to myself as we go for our walk, when I work all through my chakras, from the base chakra to the crown chakra, and so I worked on those a couple of years ago. So think about yourself, it could be something like, I am confident, I am happy, and think about some really nice affirmations that will give you a boost. So if you're feeling a bit low, or if there's an issue you're working on, like confidence, self-belief, think of some nice positive affirmations for that. And the other thing you can do is manifestations. So I talked about those, I think, a couple of weeks ago. So look at what manifestations you might want to do as well. It's a great time, especially once we're supposed to be resting, restoring, maybe having a mini retreat day, or maybe an hour to ourselves. Perhaps set some nice positive intentions for the new year. And also look back and reflect on what a year you've had, all the good things that have happened to you, everything you want to be grateful for. So a bit more than affirmations, maybe do manifestations and gratitudes, and maybe write out some successes too. What have you been successful with in your life? So do some really nice, positive, life-affirming things this week so far. So we're resting, restoring. We're going to write out some nice positive statements for ourselves. So let's see what comes up in our final card for this week. These are the Ascended Masters cards. And if you are in Exeter tonight, which is the 21st, we've got our full moon circle, me and Teresa, at St. Luke's Church Room. So ladies only, I'm afraid. But if you've got some time, 8 till 10 p.m, then you could try out our moon circle. So we do lots of affirmations, forgiveness cards, all sorts of things. Okay, so we've had a few cards jump out. Was going to try and keep this one a short one this week, and we'll go through these cards really quickly that have popped out. So we've got come out of the closet. I can't pronounce it actually. Amasteria. So she looks like a goddess. Come out of the closet means be your true self, be your real self. Be the person you want to be the person you're meant to be. Don't hide under a bushel, be the real you. And you could use your affirmations in the previous card to help you with this. So, I'm a yoga teacher, I'm a healer. If you're working towards something, you can say those positive affirmations to yourself. So be the real you, and maybe reflect on who the real you is. We've talked about this before. As you write out your manifestations, reflect on who you are. We had this card last week, positive changes. So sometimes when you're busy, sometimes when life feels too much, sometimes when you're overwhelmed, and we're moving into winter, it's really hard to see when the changes are coming. It's really hard to believe that positive changes are on their way. It's really hard to stay positive and focused and happy. It can be really hard in the winter months, particularly if you're in a northern hemisphere where we don't have much warmth and sunshine, to stay positive and feel positive. We haven't got all that sunshine energy, but it's come out again this week. So really believe and trust that positive changes are on the way for you. We don't always know what they are, but they're coming, and really trust in the universe that it's going to bring you all those changes you want. Okay, we've got two more. We've got mother, wife, sister and daughter. So it's a female energy card, and it means that there's a female in your life that has perhaps affected you in the past that you need to do some healing with. So it could be, your mum, sister, daughter, it could be a friend, it could be a partner or an ex-partner. So there's some healing work you need to do with a female. current or past person that will help you move forward and release blocks. So blocks are energy blocks in our bodies that stop us moving forward. So whoever springs to mind with this one, it is the full moon tonight. So if they've done something to upset you, write them a letter forgiving them, or just set an intention. We've got affirmations come up already to forgive them for something they did to upset you. And in our moon circle, we write out each month everyone we want to forgive, past, present. So you could do that with this person if that's helpful, or you could write them a letter telling them what they did, how it upset you. You don't have to send it to them, but it will get all your thoughts out. So get the thoughts out of your head about this person by forgiveness, by writing to them, by speaking to them if you can. Do some healing there, build bridges, or just simply forgive and let go. Let go of those emotions, whatever is holding you back with this person. And then interestingly, following on from that, excuse me, it says, see the other person's point of view. So that can be quite challenging because most of us are quite set in our ways, set in our thoughts, set in our thought processes, have our own ways of doing things, have our own ways of seeing things. So maybe this person did something and perhaps you couldn't see their point of view, or maybe there's something going on at the moment unrelated to that, perhaps at work, with a friend, with a colleague, at home, with a partner, and it's quite hard to see their point of view. So it can cause conflicts and you can perhaps, come against each other. So really try, and it's really hard to see what other people are feeling, thinking, how your actions might affect them. We know how their actions affect us, but try and see it from the other side as well. And that's really helpful with healing. Maybe that person was going through a rough time, maybe that person was tired, maybe there was stuff going on that affected them at the time and they acted out of character, or they took it out on you. And we need to forgive them and let go. And, there are times when we do that on other people too, maybe snap, maybe have an outburst out of character, or do something that we regret. So let's just give that person the benefit of the doubt. Let's forgive and move on. So interesting reading, but really take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you next week.